Well, fancy meeting you here. What are you guys doing here in my fridge? What a weird place to be. What? Oh, you mean the collaboration that I said I would do is today? Oh my goodness, I might be in a little bit of trouble because I haven't went grocery shopping and I promised myself I wouldn't buy any groceries. So let's see what we can do. Hello everyone, Marlene aka Snow Gardener 307 here with you today in my kitchen for a fun collaboration. This is the idea of Cynthia from Our Big's Adventure as well as Amanda from Dit Dot. I have been invited to join this collaboration. We are doing a chopped at home collaboration. There are several channels that are doing it and I am going to put them up on the screen right here. There's a lot of us doing this. I am going to make sure all of the channels are listed down below in, the box down there that I write a bunch of stuff that nobody ever reads. It'll be down there, so if you guys want to see it. So I am in a little bit of trouble. I kind of knew this was going to happen. It's planned. For those of you guys that have never been to my channel, first of all, some of you guys might be coming from the collab. I mainly do budgeting, but I love to cook and I love to garden. I live in Wyoming, hence the Snow Gardener 307 name. But in my budgeting, decided I wasn't going to buy groceries this week, except for maybe milk and fresh vegetables. Well, I changed my mind and said, you know what? I don't need milk. I can go without milk and we'll make it work. So then I remembered the challenge and I went, So let's figure out what I can find. Let's open up the fridge. It is looking pretty bare in the fridge. So I do have chicken. I pulled this out of the freezer, so I'm going to go ahead and use some chicken. But guess what your girl doesn't have? Vegetables, potatoes, anything like that. So this is what I'm going to be using. I have got potatoes right here, right? We're keeping it real on this channel. So here is my chicken and potatoes. Next, let's go back here. Sorry, it's super dark. I didn't think about turning the light on. We have got some frozen green chilies. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a package of frozen green chilies. I am almost out of them, so I am going to need to do some more. So we're going to do green chilies. So those are the 3 ingredients we're allowed to have. We're also allowed to have butter and salt and pepper. Now I got to figure out what the heck I'm going to do with these ingredients. And in true Chopped fashion, if you guys haven't seen the Food Network Chopped, I'm going to give myself a time limit. We're going to see if I can make it. It might turn out to be a disaster, but it should be a lot of fun. So we have got our salt and our pepper, which are free ingredients. We have got butter, which is a free ingredient. We have got the chicken, which is one of the ingredients. We have got the green chilies, and we have got potatoes. Now, what the heck am I going to do with these 3 ingredients? Let's take a look in the pantry up here and see what else do we have up here that I could possibly use. I'll be right back. I had to get a ladder because I'm too short to get up there. So these are the 2 ingredients I am going to use. I'm going to use some breadcrumbs, and these are just plain breadcrumbs. And then, just like everybody else in the challenge, I think everybody, maybe not, maybe the chef didn't. I'm using cheese because cheese makes everything better. I set up my table here to make filming a little bit easier. And so I am going to set you guys up on a tripod. We're going to set a timer. And I'm going to cook my hiney off and not talk to you guys while I'm cooking, but we're going to see how I can do. Look at the lights in my glasses. Ooh, look at if I get them just right. Do you think I can make it look like my eyeball? Oh, look at that. All right, let's get cooking.
Lights down low, still wondering what you're saying.
Stay, stay, stay.
Baby, please don't go.
go grocery shopping and I didn't clean the stove either. And voila, a true shortcut to make chopped possible. Potatoes, madame! Now, if I wasn't limited by the chopped rules, I would be adding garlic. I would be adding some sort of cumin or southwestern, maybe a taco seasoning or something like that for what I have in mind, which I haven't told you guys yet.
You are the one that I will call when I'm drunk. You are the one that I just need to feel loving. You saved me from the broken house that I built. You took me in with open arms, and I still want you back, back, want you back, back, back. Some say that love don't hurt.
A camera woman, I am not. Let's raise this back up so you guys can see my face. How much time do we have? We still have, I know it's backwards, but that's 21 minutes and counting. So, let's get going. We are running out of time. Grab a plate. I did my mashed potatoes. These were just instant mashed potatoes that you guys saw. I did some breadcrumbs. These right here, I just added salt and pepper to because that's all I can add. And as I said, I would be adding a lot more ingredients if I could. Then, I have got my butter, which I am going to be using. We have got the chicken here. I drained it once. I'm going to go ahead and strain it again. Going to add that into our mashed potatoes. And I should have gotten a bigger bowl. Let's try that again. What I'm going to do is I am going to take this green chili chicken mixture and the potatoes and cheese, and we are going to fry them up in some breadcrumbs. I would love if I had some olive oil, but that is not one of the ingredients. Butter is. The hard thing with butter, as for those of you guys that know that cook, it burns very easily. So I don't know how this is going to go. I know some people practice their recipes before they filmed, but that's not what we do on this channel. We are just here to keep it real. So we're going to go ahead and turn our burner and our pan back on. We are just going to turn it to a medium-low heat, and we are going to see if this is going to work. I have no idea, you guys. And also, I'm cooking for me, myself, and I, because everybody else is out of town. So I don't need a lot of them, so I'm not going to be using all of this mixture to fry up, just so you know. I'm going to go ahead and use my scoop, and I'm going to put it into the breadcrumbs. Let's move this way so you guys can see. Then I don't want too big of a, I don't want it to be too fat, right? Do that, and you know what? They're so soft. I need to get another something. There we go. Let's take this little spatula. I don't know if they're going to stick together, guys. I didn't think this through. Normally I'd have an egg or something, right, to bind it. Let's see. Too big. It's too big. We're going to have to do a smaller one because it's falling apart. So if we can do a smaller one like this, then that is what we're going to do. There we go. Okay, that worked amazing, that one right there. So this one, that is practice. It doesn't count, practice. Let's grab a smaller scoop. And we're gonna do some smaller ones. Put this into the mixture. I didn't think about how soft those potatoes would be. That is the bad thing about using the instant potatoes instead of making my own. There we go. That's better. Yep, it just has to be able to stay on the spatula. So we've got 2 there. Let's go ahead and take a third one. We're going to go ahead and get 4 of these started here really quick because our timer is going down. Now, originally, before I got all flustered, right, I was kind of trying to think of what I was going to make with what I had. and I knew I wanted to fry something with breadcrumbs, and I wanted to make a sauce or have something to dip it in. Well, then I got all excited and threw cheese in instead of leaving myself a sauce. So we don't have any sauce for these. Our butter looks super yummy. And if you've watched cooking videos on my show before or on my channel before, you know that I have been lovingly called the headless chef because I often can't get the food in and my head. We're going to turn that up. Butter's melted, but we don't have very much action going besides that. I'm going to make a couple more.
Spinning like a broken record. For a player, you don't know that many major chords. We hang out and then you get bored.
I hope these are going to fry up okay. Woo! I just tasted the potatoes. They are spicy. Those were some spicy green chilies. Just in case you're wondering, that's how much time we have. We have so much time, I probably should have given myself 15 minutes and then I wouldn't have made it. Because we have 13:40 left. Let's try these out. They turned out pretty good. Like I said, it needed an egg as a binder and some olive oil to cook them in. Would have been a lot better. But I wanted to do something completely different that I had never done before. I've never attempted anything like this. And when I found out that I didn't have any real potatoes, I knew I was going to have to make something out of instant potatoes. And I didn't just want to have instant potatoes. And I didn't want to do a casserole. So I decided to do this instead. That's actually got an amazing amount of flavor because I cooked the green chilies in with the chicken. It does have some heat. The green chilies that we roasted and froze up had quite a bit. Now for family dinner, I would serve these with, you know, a nice fresh green salad or something. But guess who doesn't have salad? That's right, me. I really do like it. I fried them just long enough to get the breadcrumbs cooked and crispy, so the outside is nice and crispy. So I want to thank you guys for joining me in my kitchen for this craziness. Oh, and by the way, I still had over 10 minutes left. So I could have made 20 minutes. Maybe next time if I do one, oh, cupboard's open. We can't have a cupboard open. Maybe next time if we do another chopped, I think I will challenge myself with 15 minutes. If I had to do potatoes, like real potatoes, that would have been kind of hard. I guess I could have microwaved them. But that is what we've got. Now we've got a mess in the kitchen everywhere to pick up. Hi everyone, bonus segment here. So I told you guys, nobody else is home, right? So what am I gonna do with my leftovers? I decided to bring you guys along as I decide what I'm going to do with the leftovers. Now, I will tell you guys, those were actually super yummy last night. They probably didn't need to be fried. I should have done bacon in them instead of the breadcrumbs. But, you know, I really did. I kind of had an idea what I wanted to do, but I didn't for sure. So, even though I don't have any fresh veggies, I do have canned veggies. I do have frozen veggies. So, I just cooked myself up some of this broccoli and cauliflower. And I can tell from the looks of the bag, it is not the top quality broccoli. Don't you guys hate that when you get the bags and they're all stems? I do love broccoli slaw, though. I don't know if you guys have tried broccoli slaw or not. But let me go ahead and put some veggies into my bowl here. I love veggies. And this recipe is just so rich. So I've got some broccoli and cauliflower. And then I heated up some of my leftover mixture. I was going to try to make that look all nice, and it just flopped into the bowl. And I'm just cooking for myself, so it's okay if I lick my fingers, right? We have got this. I know it doesn't look amazing because it's just not great for presentation, right? Mashed potatoes with chicken, green chilies, that stuff in it. let's go ahead and take a bite of this. Let me get a bite of everything like this. Oh, hot. Very good use of leftovers. That is actually really good because the potato mixture is so rich with the cheese in it and the chicken and the green chilies that the veggies just make it that much better. So, am I happy with my 5-ingredient challenge? There was a lot of things I would have done differently. And it wasn't the most pretty for presentation. But I tell you what, for leftovers today for lunch, it is absolutely delicious, just like it was last night. So will I do something like it again? Probably. Will I try to fry it again? Maybe. You know, I like things fried. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Bye, everyone. Thank you guys for joining me for this fun collaboration. And I am going to put everybody's names again down below. A great big huge thank you to my friend Cynthia over at Our Big's Adventure. She is the one that I saw and said, I'm in. Let's do a collab. All right, everybody. Till I see you again, remember to keep on smiling. Bye. I mean, really, what's not to love? You've got cheese and potatoes. Have a little bit of spice. And some chicken. And then you put it in some bread. Carbs, hello. And then you fry it in some good old butter. How could you not like it? Now, I know you guys think I'm just saying this because it's mine, but even not fried, the green chili just stole the show on this right here. So I think this, put in a casserole dish with some cheese on top, would have been delicious. Ooh, could have added some bacon.